Desmond in my ear right now. He's setting that up. We're going to go to him here shortly. There was a lot of moving pieces here for us, but he is there now live on the scene in Jackson, where Austin Drummond has been captured after a 6-day-long manhunt or so. Finally, he has been captured and is in custody. Desmond, do we have you?
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. We are here in the Saddlebrook Drive and Country Club Lane area in Jackson, Tennessee, where authorities did capture and seize Austin Drummond, as we've been reporting not too long ago. It's been a very tumultuous and very crazy atmosphere for residents here. We actually have a Mr. Tom Lovell, who is one of the people who is one of the residents here in Jackson. Just describe to us just what exactly you had saw this morning.
Well, when I came back from church, all of a sudden a bunch of police cars came into our street, and FBI and unmarked cars, and they got out and started looking around our house with guns pointed, and that's very unsettling. But on the other hand, it made us very comfortable, because we knew that we were being protected really at that point. And so the neighborhood is pretty tight, and everybody was texting back and forth. But this saga had to stop, because we can't live this way.
So, Mr. Tom, when did you see all that action occur? Was it this morning, or was it on Sunday?
No, it was this morning, and really all day yesterday. They were in the neighborhood throughout the day yesterday.
What's the atmosphere? I know you just described a few seconds ago, but what's the atmosphere been like for you and your neighbors here just over the last 3 or 4 days, knowing that he was in this area this entire time?
It's very unsettling. It makes it difficult to sleep. So we have to protect ourselves in the way that the Second Amendment allows. And so, and I was, but I'm just so glad it's over with, because once again, I moved over here for peace and serenity. And we hadn't had that for the last 3 or 4 days, but thank goodness they got him.
And I'm not sure if you saw that video that kind of has been circulating on social media, but he was just near the university, just down the street, knowing that knowing that he was just that close, ma'am.
Yeah, we walk all the time in this area, and my next door neighbor and I were walking Sunday, and she said, "I just think he's in these woods," and I said, "Oh, you do?" And so, but we felt unsettled, and we are so glad we can go for a walk now.
Another time they got camera evidence of him over here at Cornerstone Church, and my neighbor standing there can probably throw a rock and hit that Cornerstone Church. And so that's very unsettling to know that he's walking around in the dark throughout our neighborhood.
And the one thing I wanted to ask is, knowing that, he finally got captured, that this city and this neighborhood can finally, as you just said, kind of be from unsettled to settled. How does that give you more of a peace of mind right now?
It's pretty good. My neighbor and I were talking, we need a little bit of a transition, because we've been so geared up in a situation we're not used to. And
for me, it's just we can breathe again. We can go back to living again without having to worry about this problem. I want to thank all the members of the police authority and the FBI and everybody that was chasing this guy down, and good for them.
And it makes you want to go do stuff for them and continue to let them know how much they're appreciated.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And like I said, we're here in the Saddlebrook Drive and Country Club Lane area of Jackson, Tennessee. People living here, residents, feeling finally at peace, knowing that Austin Drummond is captured by authorities. We'll have more for you later at midday. Live in Jackson, Tennessee, I'm Desmond Nugent, ABC 24 News.
Desmond, thank you so much. We really appreciate that update. It was good insight to hear from them, but a scary morning for them. Can you imagine just seeing rifles and men in your front yard?
That is crazy to think about.